audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. 3, 1, go! Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, and Papa Roach in here tonight. Dave and Jerry both here from the band. We saw all of Papa Roach's set yesterday at the Weenie Roast. Yes, Drew? Oh, Drew's mic does not work. Drew, stop eating into the... oh, no, your mic doesn't work. I can't blame that on you. I'll tell you why here's usually... Drew, don't monkey. You're hurting my...
there we go.
My
the off button was stuck. The off button was stuck. It was stuck on off.
Drew, out of the... let me just ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Out of... and we don't want people to think you're a poser or anything, but out of how many acoustic Christmases you been to? 10? You've been to all 10 of the big concerts?
Yeah.
Let's just say 10 bands play, right?
Yeah.
It's been it's 100 bands.
You talking about the Weenie Roast now or acoustic
Weenie
Christmas?
Roast. I'm sorry. I got fighting off a cold. I'm a little out of it tonight.
At least.
Okay, 100 bands. 100 bands.
Easy.
How many of those bands have you seen? I mean, the set. You've seen more than half of their set.
More than
half? 3/4 of their set out of 100 bands over the last 10 years.
8.
8? I think it's pretty generous. It's more like 4 or 5.
I think 8's probably.
All right, but Papa Roach.
I saw Papa Roach.
Now,
Nice.
now one of the bands out of the hundreds. There's some
Nice.
legendary bands in
Hey.
there too that Drew didn't see. Yeah, we were up getting ready to do the announcement because
For Puddle of Mud.
right, we were at Puddle of Mud was coming on after Papa Roach, and we were going to. And I had a little reefer and a couple of beers, and I was prepared to call them Papa Mud or Puddle of Papa. Or, I was going to screw something up.
Puddle of Piss or something.
Yeah,
Oh, excuse
well,
me.
because I was gonna tell everyone to give a hand to Papa Roach, and then I was gonna go into Puddle of Mud, and I was gonna screw that up somehow. But nope, they just turned the stage.
Yeah, we
Started
kind of
playing.
handled that one for you, huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we handled that one.
Kobe was having his own weenie roast, actually, on the stage.
Yeah.
We lit the stage on fire yesterday in case you missed it.
Yeah, looked good, and it kept turning around. Drew got angry.
Yeah, we played our own
Drew was
outro music,
outraged.
actually, too.
Nah, just outraged that I had to get there on time. Be
Drew,
there.
Drew was outraged that he was not able to address his public.
No, that wasn't that part.
Yes,
No,
yes.
no,
Queen
wasn't
Drew was
'Cause
outraged.
Yes. Prince Adam had to go back out later.
I went back out because producer Ann said you didn't get to go back out and say hi to the fans, and I said to producer Ann that is perfectly fine. I got my buzz on. I'm enjoying myself, and she said, "No, you should get out there and say hi."
I heard people
So,
heave stuff at you.
okay, it's a couple items. Oh, if you want to call Jägermeister bottle stuff, yeah.
And if you want to call handing it to him so he could take a shot, then, well, yeah.
Yeah. No, if you guys know from doing concerts, if you're up there, let's say if the concert's been going on for 6 hours and you get out on stage and you stay stationary for more than 45 seconds, something's going to get you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be a moving target.
Usually it's like those beach balls or
Yeah,
whatever.
usually you get something. You know, you see these guys prancing around on stage. It's not because they enjoy the music, not the
Dodging
lead.
stuff.
They're moving target. This
More than
is
one
how
year?
they move in a serpentine action.
Yeah.
Drew. That's
One
how
year-
they train you.
They had lemonade, and they put half lemons in every lemonade, and
Yeah.
4,000 half lemons appeared on the stage
Oh, that's
magically.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Genius, yeah. I'm amazed more people aren't. I did something in, Drew, where did I do that? Chicago, Minnesota or something, in
Yeah.
a mini Jägermeister bottle, the hard glass, the kind they put on an airport. Some guy chucked this thing for about 85 yards back, cleared my head by 6 inches. But I think that would have been it. Killed by a Jägermeister bottle.
Yeah.
Would have been on my tombstone, and everyone would have just shook their head and went, "Yeah, he couldn't put it down, could he? He just couldn't put it down." No, he was physically killed by the bottle, not the content.
Wow.
All right, so Papa Roach, what's going on after a big triumphant Weenie Roast concert yesterday, and now what?
We got a new record coming out Tuesday, Love, Hate, Tragedy. Everyone go out and get it.
We'll, I guess, hear a couple of new songs off of that tonight?
Yeah, we'll probably
Couple
play
to a tree.
the single, She Loves Me Not, and a couple little bonus tracks.
And
See what happens.
And what about? Oh, let's see. I'm looking at this. Any tours? Any Ozfest or
Anger Management.
Actually, now that
Actually.
you mention it, the Anger Management tour with Eminem and Ludacris and Exhibit and the Executioners.
Is that going on through the whole summer?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
starts July 18th and I think goes through the first week of September, I believe.
All right, that's a good gig.
Hitting a town near you.
I'm going to write that down. All right, so let's take a few calls. We'll hear a Papa Roach song and do all that. John? John?
John, hello.
All right.
It's probably my cousin.
Papa Roach call.
He threatened that he was going to call up.
Wait, this could be your cousin, too. John?
Yeah, John, I'm here.
You're 17?
Yeah, I'm from Eugene, Oregon.
Okay,
Man, I'm
tell
going
me,
to freak out. I'm talking to the best band in the world.
Hey, thanks, John.
What's up?
Yeah, I got a
Kiss?
question for you guys.
Are you talking to Kiss?
How did you guys get your name?
The way we tell the story of how we got our name was we were about 16 years old.
And that's
That's
it.
pretty much the story right there. We were 16 years old, man. Papa Roach, what do you want to know?
Cool.
It's actually our singer's great granddad. His last name is Roach
Yeah,
with a
that's
T.
right.
and
Yeah,
so, like,
there's like a grandma
Yeah,
Roach,
that's right,
right?
yeah. You were talking
Then
about this last time,
My
right?
grandma, who's Roach isn't her last name, but she's been kind of dubbed Nana Roach, and she
Yeah.
comes out to the concert. She was there yesterday.
Does all the cooking.
She
Yeah.
threw the Jägermeister at Adam.
Yeah, she's actually on Tuesday. We're doing a special in-store at Best
Cuervo.
Buy in
Cuervo.
West LA. She's bringing like breakfast burritos for everybody.
Remember this? We had this exact conversation last time you guys
Yeah,
were up
well,
here.
yeah, we
she was,
talked-
She
was
called
the
in,
same
remember?
thing,
We
yeah.
talked about the incredible diversity in the Mexican cuisine.
That's right.
Breakfast is cheese and rice and
Wrapped
beef
in-
and
wrapped in a
All
flour
depending on
tortilla.
how you wrap the
Tortillas and-
tortilla, it's like a different
Hey,
dish.
you know, I'll tell you, I was at the Hard Rock in Vegas, I think, on Friday. It's the last couple days been a little bit sketchy for me, but
How
I
are we
think
doing in Vegas on Friday?
I had to shoot a man show thing on Friday, and then I came back Saturday morning at went to
Why
bed
weren't
at
you mad about getting there
four.
on time?
I was just getting drunk and catching my second wind. But the point is I ordered the huevos rancheros. I told them I wanted the corn tortillas, and they were like, "We don't do the corn, we do the flour." And I was like, "Hey,
Weak.
corn is authentic." And they're like, "We do flour." And then a bunch of gringos at my table tell me flour was better. But I got to talk to some authentic guys about this.
right.
Corn is the way to go in the tortilla
That's
department.
right.
Am I right?
You cannot beat the corn tortilla for Mexican food. Now, my fiance will argue that corn tortilla chips aren't as good as flour tortilla chips, but in my opinion, I think corn.
I've never heard of flour tortilla.
Oh man, she loves them.
Yeah,
Wait a
well,
minute.
Well, listen, you could take the tablecloth and deep fry it. It'd
Yeah,
be good.
yeah,
Put
yeah.
enough salsa on it. But what I'm saying is you use the flour
Is she
for a
eating flour?
burrito.
Are those flour
She's
right now?
eating baked ruffles right now. I
Uh-huh.
think,
You
right now.
use that for a burrito, but when you're doing tacos or huevos rancheros or something, you need the corn.
You gotta have the corn, man.
Oh.
It just.
I'm suing
yeah.
him. That's it. And I may use you as a witness.
That's right. I'll provide a character.
I got
witness.
Your
That's
Honor,
funny.
let me introduce the Husky Mexican.
That's right.
Who knows more about corn and corn-based products than this man? Papa Roach. Steven,
Yeah,
you're 19?
yeah.
What's up?
Well, I wanted to know what's the best way to come out to somebody, namely my mom.
Ooh. Is she is she going to be pissed off?
That's actually what I'm afraid of.
You're 19. You living at home?
Yeah.
How
I'm,
about one of those singing telegrams?
How about you get out of the home before?
Hello.
I'm gay.
Ethel
Yeah,
Merman-
son's
Ethel Merman says
gay. Hooray! Yeah. A guy
That'd be
wearing,
kinda cool,
wearing the
actually.
bellhop suit from the 40s.
Listen, Stephen, how about you just get yourself out of the home before you start having this conversation with her? Because you never, it could be very uncomfortable. You never know how someone's going to react.
well, that's what I'm trying to do right now, but
right,
I'm a college student, so it kind of is a little stressed that way.
Well, wait until you can. What we usually recommend people do is they first gain a little bit of independence, gather a network of friends that have been through what you've been through, and go in and do battle.
Where's your dad? Son is gay.
My dad's out of the picture right now.
Why?
He was really abusive, and I just would rather stay away from that.
That's
and,
fine. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Well, I'm really close with my older sister, and she's been really supportive and everything about it. And
Can she go in with you?
well, here's the strange thing about that. She's bisexual, but my mom is okay with it. But I'm guessing that she wouldn't be as far as I go.
Well, you know, here's the main problem. What parents want is they don't care about the sexual proclivity of the kid, whether he's straight or gay.
grandkid.
They want to avoid penis. As a dad, you know what I mean? Like your
No matter
daughter's like, I'm lesbian, and first you're pissed, and then you're like, wait a minute,
No
you see the
penis.
big penis with the cross in front of it over your head, and you're like, oh, all right, yeah, that's great. Then your son comes in and he goes, I'm gay, and you go, huh? Wait a minute, extra penis. Now there's a penis.
Another penis. No.
Penis bad, vagina
Right.
good, penis bad.
It's kind of true. Isn't it kind of true that you just want them to avoid the penis?
Strangely, there's something truth about
You've
this.
got 3 kids. You wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't mind if all 3 of them just avoided penis their entire life, would you?
That
Even though
would
one of
work.
them's a girl, yeah, it'd be cool,
sort of
right?
Work. It would work. Yeah, it'd work for me. No, it's a strange truth to that. I wonder if there's
Because
some...
the penis is sort of like the weapon.
No, I
mean,
wonder
it
if that's-
really
that's
is a
our
little,
territorial
it leads
selves,
you
you know?
to trouble. There's disease spread by it. There's pregnancy. You can be flogged with it if you have a big enough penis. I can take out an eye or an eardrum.
Eardrum.
I once
Quite a talent.
ripped this bitch's nostril, going at it pretty good. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Easy there.
Hey,
But as
Steven?
far as Steven, you
yeah.
know what? He might want to. I don't know, but I think maybe when you're living at home and you know your parents kind of got that extra leverage on you when you're staying under their roof,
Yes.
and it's kind of hard to like deal with anything while you're living under their roof.
Why create a conflict now?
Yeah.
Wait till you're out, and then you
Yeah.
can retreat.
Right.
And then it's kind of like, guess what, Mom? You know, I got my own life. I'm doing my thing, and
Yeah.
you know,
If you-
on
if you
top
can-
of that,
if you have trouble dealing with it, you sit with your own thoughts and think about it, think it
Yeah.
through. I'm here for you. You know,
Yeah.
things are not changing.
Yeah,
But
that's
if you're
why when you do all like those movies, whenever there's ransom stuff going on, it's always over the phone. You can't be in real life where we have your daughter. The
Right.
guy's
Yeah.
going to kill the guy,
That's
right?
right.
You got to get out from under the roof. I completely agree.
Plus, it's going to be, we got to get you, we got to make you straight again. We're going to take you to
Yeah.
doctors. Imagine
Who'd
how
even
comfortable.
want to do that and spend the next, the guy's what? He's a sophomore, a freshman or something. He wants to go another 2, 3, 4 years under the roof with this hag who's pissed off. And no. You get out of there. I think he wants to pay her back a little bit,
Yes,
though.
I think that's the
suspect.
thing. Yes.
Sylvia,
Hello,
you're
how's it going?
29? What's up?
I just have a question. Okay, I have inverted nipples, and I really like when my boyfriend sucks on them. How do I get them to stick out?
Does it really matter?
Is there something there to grasp onto? I think it would be better.
For you.
You guys hip to the inverted nipple?
no,
Not really.
I'm new.
They go
Yeah,
in.
for me.
They go in instead of out.
Yeah. It's like a belly button on
Yeah.
really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and can they be coaxed out?
Sure.
Not very
Indian
big, not
guy
very
with
much.
a flute or no?
That's
No,
what I'd like to know.
How? Not enough of that humor around anymore either, Drew. Snake charming humor.
Or the
Yeah,
pie
there you go.
smell, taking someone with the snake
Yeah.
charming music.
Yeah.
I remember that old Popeye cartoon.
Yeah, remember a good whiff could actually carry you?
Yeah.
I saw Jimmy knock over a chair with one of his farts once, but that's as close.
Somebody had to have been sitting in it, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, someone went unconscious, they blacked out, and they fell back, whacked
That's
their head
powerful.
on it. Yeah. Sylvia?
Yes.
I don't know. Is there, can you pull it like you pull a dent in a fender?
I believe there is a kind of a surgery, but you just coax it out, a little lubricant, and teach him how to do it, work
Isn't
on it
there,
together.
I think
It's
I've
not
seen
a-
some sort of like apparatus that kind of like has a little suction thing and puts like a little rubber ring around the nipple, or not. It's not a permanent thing, but
And what about
They have
it? What
those
about
penis pumps.
suction?
Why don't they have something for that?
Well,
Yeah.
what about the
you got a nipple pump out there somewhere.
They have those milking devices for pregnant women, right?
Yeah. I don't know
Would
if
that do it? Well, wouldn't it stand to reason that some suction might pull it out
Yeah, but then why can't he just do it himself?
via his mouth?
Yeah, more fun that way anyway.
What happens if he sucks on it real hard?
Well, after the pain, you mean?
Well, it hurts you.
No. Well, actually, nothing big happened.
Do you have a shop vac at the house?
Yeah, very powerful. Yeah, I
Do
think
you?
it's 8.5 horsepower, maybe.
No,
Why do you have a bigger one than that?
no, it's not that powerful. 8.5
No?
horsepower.
I don't know. It sure picks up the crap off the
All right,
ground.
listen. Why don't you put that on your boob?
Oh,
just,
well.
just flip it off if things go south. I mean, like we've done worse than that, haven't we, as guys?
There's
Couldn't you-
listen.
Try putting a shop vac on there.
Okay, I'll go do that.
No, I.
Is that negligent, Drew?
Yes.
Why? I could handle that. I think I could put a shop vac on my nipple. If it started to go south, I just pull the plug.
Yeah, pull it. Yeah.
Yeah, tie the cord around your neck so if you pass out, it'll yank it out from the wall as you're heading down toward the floor. And what you do, and here's the key, you don't know what direction you're going to fall, so make a circle of pillows around you.
There you go.
Everybody lay down and do
Yeah,
it.
it'd be like a clock of pillows, and your feet would be, right at the center there, and your head would want to hit about where the numbers are. Don't worry about your shoulder and upper body. All right, Sylvia, I don't know.
Another smoke alarm.
Smoke alarm?
A smoke alarm?
Oh,
Smoke alarm.
Is that the, that's the little noise that says you need a new battery?
No, that's somebody trying to call me. But that's
No.
okay. I don't usually
No,
get
no. That's
No.
not what that was.
That wasn't a call waiting?
No, hold on a second.
Now, we would ask if it was a smoke alarm, but our callers don't know.
They don't hear it.
I heard it too, Drew.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Listen, you'll listen. You'll hear it in a second.
No, they won't. You won't now because you said something, Drew.
No, it's a one that's really dying out. It's
Okay.
every few minutes.
We have people call the show. You know when your smoke alarm battery gets low, it chirps every.
Right.
There-
There
Yeah,
it
goes,
goes.
yeah. Good ears.
All right, Sylvia.
Yes.
Do you have a smoke alarm in the room that you're in?
Not in the one I'm in, but I have one out there. I'll let you hear it.
Okay.
No.
And that's in the hallway?
Yes.
And do you live in an apartment?
No. Got a house.
You have a house.
And all the battery, there's like 5 smoke alarms, and all the batteries are going low, so they all chirp.
All righty. And the noise in your head is so loud that you're not disturbed by that chirping.
You get used to it.
All right, there.
Okay.
All right, hey, baby, you don't have any kids, do you?
Actually, they're not kids anymore. They're 19 and 21 years old.
Oof.
You're 29?
Oh, yeah, I was like 9 years old when I had my first one.
What?
No, she's lying about her age, you idiot. I just heard the thing go again. Are you doing a lot of speed, Sylvia?
No. Actually, they're not biologically mine. They are, but they're not.
All right.
They're my boyfriend's kids.
All right.
But they're mine.
Are you getting high?
Right now?
Are you getting high a lot?
Not anymore.
Were we into speed or heroin?
Never. I've tried everything but junk.
Oh, really? Just booze?
What do you do regularly?
I don't do much regularly. Hardly anything, actually.
You don't smoke pot every day?
No, I don't like pot.
No.
Yeah. No, she's. I get like a heroin. I get a speedy thing out of her.
I get like OxyContin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What about that? Painkillers.
No. Used to do that, but no more.
Yeah.
All right. That's what we're getting.
Klonopin, something like that right now?
What's that?
You taking any medication right now?
No, well, I know what it is. I'm talking on the phone, and everybody came walking to the house, and I didn't want them to know that.
Yeah, that's how we knew it was OxyContin and painkillers.
All right. All right.
What?
All right. Yes. All right, baby. Good times. Hey, how about getting those batteries changed, huh?
Yeah, maybe I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, especially with the kids in the house. You gotta have safe living environment for the kids.
I'm telling you, the people that call the show are more animal than human.
Yeah.
I'm really convinced of that. I'm really, you see a dog laying in the dirt on a real hot day, and it's just a foot away from some shade, and you think to yourself, why doesn't the dog just roll over and get into the shade? It's 108 degrees, and then you go, oh, because it's a dog. That's who we have calling this show.
Now, did the smoke alarm lead you to the painkillers, or was
no?
It's two separate things.
Two separate
it's just
things.
amazing, like how far the show has progressed. You guys have taken so many calls.
You
hear smoke alarms. You hear like, all right, you're on this drug, you're on that drug. Your dad abused you.
We moved beyond the abuse to being able to detect whether or not appliances in the household need their batteries changed.
Well, she was great because she's like, we got a whole bunch of smoke alarms.
And all the batteries
and all
are
the
dead.
batteries are gone, going dead. So they make that noise. It's a sort of white trash symphony that goes off.
It's kind of annoying, but
hear
you
it
get
all the
used to
time.
it after a while.
I'm like half our callers have the smoke alarm.
Half our
going on.
callers have this going off in the background and have no idea what we're talking about.
When we bring it up, we point it out to them. I guess
I should do that.
But it takes 10 minutes to get them to understand what we're even talking about.
Yeah.
Well, same tonight, right? We said smoke alarm, and she's like, oh.
No, that's my call waiting.
She definitely...
Waiting.
Call waiting. Yeah, my ceiling wants to talk to me. My ceiling calls about
And
every
mind you,
45 seconds.
We heard the smoke alarm 3 rooms away. She had to walk into the next room to let us hear it.
I know. But now, Drew, when we talk to these people who are, like, raped in their sleep and the guy had them, like, in a wheelbarrow position or whatever, and they were still asleep.
Yeah.
Now you know how it's possible, right?
Yeah. The brain isn't turning on.
It's just shut down.
Yeah.
All right, good times, good times.
And then we just...
And how about those inverted nipples, Drew?
Good times.
All right, let's talk to Rachel, who's 18. Rachel?
Hi.
What's up?
Hi, Rachel.
I get this weird spotting once in a while before my period starts.
Okay, that's normal.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for 9 days before?
Are you on the pill?
No.
You ought to have it checked out just to see if there's like a cervical polyp or an infection of the cervix, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Is that something new for you? Have you always had that?
It stopped for like a year or two.
But it's been something you've had historically.
Well.
Hey, Rachel,
4
Rachel,
years
don't
ago.
don't get too technical. You've had this in the past for a long period of time. Okay.
And I went to the gynecologist.
Okay.
And she said it might be a cyst
Ovarian
on
cyst.
my ovary.
Okay.
But she never really said anything else.
All right. It suggests some instability of the lining of the uterus, and a lot of things can cause that. Most of which are not particularly serious at your age, but ought to be checked out.
All right. Papa Roach is our guest tonight. Love, Hate, Tragedy is the name of the new CD. Coming out on the 18th, June 18th, this Tuesday. Hey, big new episode of Crank Yankers on tonight.
Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your show?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot about it. I heard it's funny.
Well, we're going to watch it tonight at 10:30.
She says it's really funny.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Your fiance, your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Dynamite Lay, the one who eats the baked lays.
The baked lays. Yeah.
Claims the flour tortillas are better than corn. Chicks just do that, by the way. They just whatever. You like thin crust, they want thick crust. That's it. They just do it to screw with you. True, am I right?
Oh, you're always right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Dave and Jerry both here from Papa Roach. Take a little break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready.
LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. Drew, please don't have the off-air conversations roll onto the air. Papa Roach is our guest tonight. David and Jerry both here from the band. We saw them do a great set yesterday at the Weenie Roast. We had one of the better seats in the house. We're up there on the bridge.
That was a great spot
where
to watch
the jocks were doing the announcing, except for the drunken people yelling your name all the time and you having to turn around and then realize it's nobody. I don't know how many times, Adam! Huh. Must be someone I played Pop Warner football with. I'll just turn around. I do! Oh, no. That's right.
How about the young lady
Another
we saw
drunken K-Rock
The young
fan.
lady we saw them hauling off underneath us. Oh, boy.
We were up on that bridge scaffolding thing that was right at the entrance and exit, I guess, of the venue, the amphitheater. What's that place hold? 17, 18,000? Really screwed up chick wearing a thong back.
Sure, threw her clothes off.
Took her clothes off.
Yeah.
Oh, was wearing thong back panties, I guess.
Underwear, yeah.
And like a bikini
That was her
top.
bra. No.
Oh, really?
That was
No, I think that was her top, which was kind of a bikini top she was wearing with some shorts or something. Anyway, she dropped them, and they were dragging her out of the place, and she was complete. I don't know. She was
Just blitzed, right?
Yeah, it looked like it was like mushrooms or acid or something.
No, I drink alcohol.
Nothing had. You know, the woman was probably going to have a coronary in about 5 minutes, and Drew and I were commenting on her ass. She had a little beef. A little beef on the ass.
And one of our, what was it, show in Kansas City or something like that? Where it was like some mom just decided to get naked.
Oh.
Remember, like up in the balcony? Because our texts were telling us, they're like, look up in the balcony, man. There's like some old lady like who's totally naked.
Yeah.
We're like, easy.
It's drug driven though, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Drug or alcohol
It's
or
always
combination.
Has to be.
Always funny. I mean, the security was sort of dragging her out of there, but always funny when a guy gets taken down naked or in his underpants. Somehow getting wrestled down to your driveway when you're new and your balls are flying all over the place. It's that much funnier when you're being tackled and naked. It's got to be rough on the guys doing the tackling, too.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little Papa Roach question here. Lisa?
Yeah.
You're 14?
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just wondering on the 18th, are you guys going to be signing the CDs for the first 8,000 people that got the pre-ordered CDs today?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but something along that line, yeah.
Yes, we're being told by our manager. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the way it's going to work.
Yep.
Is that at
So we're probably
the
gonna be there
Best
for-
Buy? Is that at the in-store in Best Buy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
In West LA. Okay, and I was also wondering when your DVD's coming out.
You know what? I'm asking all our fans out there who are awaiting our DVD to email DreamWorks
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and ask when they're gonna release the DVD.
Okay, thanks.
We can't get a definitive date from them, so
Okay.
email DreamWorks, DreamWorksRecords.com.
Okay, I have one more thing. I went to your show at Acoustic Christmas in 2000. And just to let Jacoby know that he stood on my chair when you guys played Between Angels and Insects.
Hey, right on.
And I just want to know that you guys made my day that day.
Oh, thank you. Right on.
Did you guys
That's
have
cool.
a bunch of insects in one of your
Thank you.
videos?
Bye.
A bunch of wild. Was that you guys? No. Okay. Forgot my promise.
Hello.
I traveled
Drew,
I
please.
traveled on a Southwest flight with some band. I thought it was you guys with a bunch of exotic insects they had.
They were carrying them?
We had, well...
No, it wasn't.
No, it
we
wasn't
never
us.
actually had insects on
We've
the
had
plane.
somebody give us Madagascar hissing cockroaches in an aquarium before, but
Yeah.
that wasn't in Sacramento.
But you didn't use it for a video or something?
No.
No, it'll come to you, Drew.
Yeah, exactly. Someday.
Yeah. You know, it was. Oh, I didn't want to get on. You know, it's not interesting. I'll tell you guys off the air.
All right, let's do
But,
one of their songs in the meantime.
Yeah, I know it's horrible radio when I say I'll talk to them about it off the air.
I guess. No.
But listen.
I'll tell you later.
Listen, young Stone LoveLine listeners, this is a long tale that goes nowhere. And it's not interesting
all you
at
have to
all.
do is chirp, and they'll just tune right out.
Well, you guys know how I talk about stuff that's not even interesting, right?
Oh yeah. Yes.
This is really not interesting. Even I know not to talk about this on the air.
Okay.
All right, so Love, Hate, Tragedy is the name of the CD, and we're going to hear a cut off it right now. It's called She Loves Me Not.
When I see her eyes look into my eyes, then I realize that she could see inside my head. So I close my eyes, thinking that I could hide, disassociate so I don't have to lose my head. This situation leads to agitation. When she cut me off, when there's been an amputation. I don't know if I can. I'm the jerk. Life's not fair. Fighting all the time. This is out of line. She loves me not. Loves me not. Do you realize I won't compromise? She loves me not. Loves me not. Over the past 5 years, I have shed my tears. I have drank my beers and watched my fears die away. And until this day, she still swings my way. But it's sad to say, sometimes she says she loves me not. But I hesitate to tell her I hate this relationship. I walked out today, this is over. I don't know if I can. I'm the jerk. Life's not fair. Fighting all the time. This is out of line. She loves me not. Loves me not. Do you realize I won't compromise? She loves me not. Life's not fair. I'm the jerk. Not for lie, right for rhyme. Sometimes I'll be fighting all the goddamn time. It's making me sick. Relationships is getting ill. This strong stupid man on the real. Could you feel what I feel? What's the deal, girl? Tearing up each other's hair. We should be in harmony, boy and girl. That is a promise we made. Back in the day, we told each other things wouldn't be this way. I think we should work this out. It's alright, baby, we can scream and shout. I don't know if I can. I'm the jerk. Life's not fair. Fighting all the time. This is out of line. She loves me not. Loves me not. Do you realize I won't compromise? She loves me not. Loves me not. Life's not fair. Life's not fair. Life's not fair. I'm the jerk. Life's not fair. She loves me not. Loves me
Papa Roach,
All
everybody.
right.
She Loves Me Not. Love, Hate,
Yeah,
Tragedy
nice.
is the name of the new CD coming out this Tuesday, the 18th of June, everybody. And the Big Best Buy in-store in Los Angeles on Pico, not too far from the LoveLine studio off the 405 there, I believe.
That's right.
All right, let's take a couple more calls before we go to break. Rachel,
Yeah,
year 20,
yeah.
what's up?
For the past few months, probably since I've had my son, I've been having troubles orgasming. I haven't been orgasming at all.
So you are 2 months after delivery.
Yeah, I had him 8 months ago, but now just all of a sudden it would come and go. But now all of a sudden I just won't have any.
Are you on any medication?
No.
Have you been depressed?
Sounds like it.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sound thrilled to be a mother.
I am.
All right.
She probably hasn't gotten any sleep yet.
Yeah.
Huh. And you've been having normal periods?
Yeah.
Are you still breastfeeding?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Sometime that first year after.
Why aren't you breastfeeding? The kid's 2 months old?
8 months old.
8 months old.
Months.
Oh.
He's got 4 teeth.
Ouch.
All right. All right. And what about? Are you married?
No.
Where's whoever sired the kid?
Doesn't really have anything to do with them.
All right.
Wow.
It's all going good, huh?
Ugh.
Where's you know, does he give you money?
No.
Why don't you get some money from the son of a bitch at least?
I'm trying to.
What's he do? Some kind of construction?
Waiter.
No, really. That's really when construction guys go gay, they get into waiting. That's gay construction. It's construction for the gays. Yep.
I've gotten to the point now where I know exactly what you're going to say.
Oh, shut up. Well, 8 years, Jesus Christ. Hey, Rachel.
Yeah.
So you sure you're not depressed, huh? You don't sound happy.
Not at all.
All right.
All right, well,
everything's
listen.
good.
Sometimes in that first year after delivery, things can change. Everything okay sort of structurally? You didn't have a traumatic delivery?
No.
And it's sometimes as simple as something is going on birth control pills, sort of establishing a more stable hormonal environment there helps with this kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Also, yeah, there's that. There are mood disturbances in that first year after delivery. You may not even be aware of things that are related to depression. And number 3, here you are trying to raise a child on your own without any support. There's actually some guys out there right now doing doing studies on attachment and at-risk children. And the one thing they're saying now that would be important in terms of improving outcomes with kids, it's a supportive partner. And they particularly say for women, if they're heterosexual, then a male partner was the one thing that would make all the difference in terms of managing the stress, being available for proper child rearing.
Got anybody in your life?
No, not right now.
No. Who's the guy who's not giving you the orgasm?
Ex-boyfriend.
Why doesn't he help you out with the child?
He helped out good.
Helped out what?
He was really good with the child.
Yeah, but maybe get a little more formally involved in helping you try to raise the child.
All right. Hey, Mama, no more kids, right?
All right.
All right.
All right, but talk to your gynecologist or your regular doctor. Maybe going the birth control pill might help.
I don't know. Do you have a regular doctor?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Somebody
All right.
who
What are you doing for money?
I work.
Who takes care of the child then?
My mom.
All right.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Good luck.
All right.
Bye.
Good times. Hey, 20 years old. Sound like a Vietnam nurse in her 40s, isn't she?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, it's like you talk to these people, they seem like they've seen a lot. Maybe not a lot of it's been good. They're 20. It's like they got kids and the old man's I mean, then you think about the 20-year-old chick who's junior in college, sophomore in college, having a time of her life. Sounds like she's 17. You know, this one just sounds like, yeah, I'm at work. My mom watches the kid. I bet she hasn't even named her kid. I bet she just calls him
The kid. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid. What do you think?
Well, that was her old man. It was the guy that took
Right.
off on her.
Yeah. And listen, I want you guys to get money from these idiots, by the way, at least. If they're not going to raise the kid, they got to be financially
Especially
supportive.
if they don't have a consequence, they're going to do this again with someone else.
Yeah. Right.
So
I'm sorry, David put his chip down. He was going to say something.
That's right. I'm eating my corn chips. But, hey, before we get too far along, it's Father's Day.
Oh,
I just want
yeah.
to wish my dad a happy Father's Day. I know he's listening right now.
I know my dad's not listening, so kiss my ass, you old man. No, I wish my dad a happy Father's Day. I didn't have to take him out. He was relieved. I was going to try to do something father-like with my dad because my dad's this weirdo that just reads books and wears sandals all day and goes to like groups where they sit around and don't talk, and he's not interested in tools or cars or any golf or sports. He doesn't have a manly bone in his body, and I'm all about all that junk, and I get really enthusiastic about it. But I don't attempt to do anything normal with my dad because I know he'd be miserable. Like, I've never been to a baseball game. I've never been to one sporting event with him. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything because you know he's like some yogi comes down from a mountain. What are you going to do, take him to a strip club? He'd blow out a sandal. He'd get a boner in his robe, you know. Hey, Drew, have you ever seen my dad? Have you met my dad? He's a weird, quiet dude. He can't do anything. But so I decided, I said, Dad, you know what we're going to do for Father's Day? They're having a big Father's Day Ferrari show in Beverly Hills, right in the middle of Beverly Hills on like Cannon or Doheny or whatever where the big Beverly Hills drive is there. It's nice. It's beautiful. These cars are beautiful. We're going to go down there. I'm going to pick you up. We're going to look at these Nicolas Cage's Ferrari, and then we're going to have some brunch, and I'll take you home. And he was like, oh, man, I could tell. He didn't want to go. He want to go. Now, what my dad does on Sundays is he goes to this group where they just sit around and do nothing for 8 hours and get in touch with their spirit. And he loves to go to that group. They actually go to a house. It's the work. They call it the work. They just sit there and they're just quiet. Yeah. I tell my dad it's a scam because what they do is they have guys working on stuff. Like Dad's fixing the roof and stuff, but he's thinking about his chi, you know. But the reality is this guy's just getting free labor for nothing, except for my dad can't fix anything, so the guy's getting screwed even if he is free. He's too expensive. But the point is I said to my dad, we're going to this car show. And he was like, no, I don't. Let's just go out to dinner. And then he hung up the phone, and then I could tell my stepmom got to him. You know that when the chick gets to him, phone call, they call back like 8 minutes there? Yeah, I think the car idea would be a great idea. You can tell the stepmom's got the arms crossed, and she's standing next to him going, look, go with your son to a goddamn car show like a human being. So he called back and said, fine. Then I went out and got drunk the entire weekend, woke up sick this morning, and I called my dad like 9 this morning. I was like, yeah, Dad, I got a sore throat. I'm really feeling like hell. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that. Yeah, okay, son, I got to go. He hung up the phone and went to his sandal group. So he was happy. See, that's what you got to do. What you got to do is set up stuff with your parents' Mother's Day, anniversaries, Father's Day that they don't want to do. and then when you get hungover and cancel the next morning, they couldn't be happier. They feel like my dad feels like he dodged a bullet. Didn't have to go look at Nick Cage's car.
And you got the brownie points.
I got the brownie points for attempting to do something.
Although, couldn't you look at Ferraris and think about your chi at the same time?
Is it
that difficult?
That's chi right there. That's Italian chi. That's Chisano. All right, Papa Roach here, everybody. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in a minute.
Everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's
Phil Hardy.
Jerry and David are both here from Papa Roach. Love, Hate, Tragedy is the name of the CD. We're going to hear something else off that in the 11 o'clock hour. Let's take some calls and start with Rita. It's 26. Rita?
Hi.
Hey.
I like the show. Love the show.
Great.
I'm calling because I'm wondering how soon it's like too soon to tell a guy that I was physically abused when I was a kid, and I think that it really affects my relationships.
How long have you been dating this guy?
Well, this is more thinking about past relationships. I just went out with this guy for the first time tonight. We've talked on the phone a couple times.
All right.
Yeah.
I think at the point at which there's actually a relationship, it's reasonable to start talking about real things about yourself.
Who abused you?
My dad.
Was it sexual or just physical?
Physical.
Yeah. And of course it's going to affect your relationships. But most importantly, again, you dump a lot of stuff on a guy when you're just starting to date. That's sort of pushing somebody away. You understand what I'm saying? It's good to be honest, good to be open, but really he's more interested in who you are now and getting a feel for that. And seeing if you guys sort of click together, and then once you develop a level of intimacy, then of course it's important, in fact, to talk about your history. Well, most guys in their 20s aren't going to understand what that means. You understand?
No.
You're going to say that, they go, "Oh, it's okay, over here, come on over here."
Okay.
Yeah, and then, well, at least the beating, physical abuse, they can understand. But he'll be talking to his buddies, and he'll be going, "Yeah, her dad used to, I don't know, he sat on her. I don't know. She's kind of screwy. She's got tight ass, though. Tell you that. She started crying when I was nailing her once, but I just turned up the Zeppelin and just sort of dimmed the lights, and it was cool."
Oh, okay.
Oh,
she feels much better.
Yeah, this is how guys
You're a great help, Adam.
You don't cry when you have sex, do you?
No.
All right.
Are you into any kind of
bondage or anything?
Any of that stuff?
No.
No?
Because that's what happens when you've been physically abused.
You don't like a little rough trade, a little ass slapping?
I guess I thought about it, but I haven't done it.
All right, well, that kind of becomes a fetish for people with that history oftentimes. And, yeah, it's a way your brain sort of gets wired by that trauma. It's not necessarily a good thing to get into, but it will be highly arousing for you.
All right. So don't, have you done some therapy?
Yeah.
All right,
good.
Keep
Stay
with that.
Stay with that.
And now listen, us guys, not so interested in the truth.
Not
all at once.
Not in their 20s. Guys in their 20s aren't interested in much anything, are they?
Well, they're interested in, they're attracted to women, but they're not really attracted to all the psychological baggage part of it.
They're not interested in the person.
No.
I'm afraid that's true.
I think that spills into the 30s, 40s,
More
and early
the TNA
50s.
factor is more in play.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too. You women put the premium on truth in a relationship. We don't do that as guys. We don't need to hear everything all the time. We really don't. We don't need to know. Like, women want to know what we're thinking. How often you ask a chick what she's thinking? And all she's thinking is, what are you thinking?
When I was 17,
you want to know what they're
17, 18,
thinking?
yeah.
They did that penny for your thoughts kind of stuff.
If you're an insecure, clingy guy.
I know, it's great. Like, when you were 17, you'd spend like 3.5 hours on the phone with a chick you went to school with. Right, you'd see her the next morning, but you spend 3.5 hours on the phone. Engineer Anderson used to go to sleep with his old lady on the phone when she was like 17. Yeah, I'd go like, "You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, I'm not hanging up. We'll both hang up together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Little pause. No one hung up.
I've been through that, but what is that actually all about? Like, what is that?
No, it was more like she wanted to get. She didn't want to get off the phone. I want to go to sleep. I'm like, look, I'll just put the phone down. Go to sleep.
Don't try to put a macho spin on it.
Right.
Yeah, you just hold the phone. But see, now you can drive to Oregon. You won't say a word. If you drive it, drive an 6-year-old lady. You drive across the country. Don't say 3 words. Somewhere around Frisco, you're like, you gotta pee. No.
Want to get something to eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small argument over the eating.
Right.
Small argument over what everyone's in the mood for. They don't. You're not gonna find blueberry pancakes at 4:30 in the goddamn afternoon in the middle of Sacramento. You understand? We're gonna have to do a chain thing. Now it's just Taco Bell. You get in a little argument there, but then it's no more talking till Oregon. But you know what you need? You put a phone in your car, Drew. You talk to your lady that way. She can put the phone on the passenger. Yeah, she just sit on the passenger side.
Or you could like two-way each other.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but guys lose interest in conversation at some point, sometime after high school. Barry?
Yes.
You're 21?
Yes, I have a question about my girlfriend.
All right.
I've been with her for 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we started having sex during like 2 months of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fell in love with her first. And besides all that point and everything, she has not had her period for like almost 3 months now.
Yeah.
And that's unusual for her.
Yes.
Is she on a medication?
No.
Not that you know of. So we can't really do this secondhand. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Adam.
What?
You okay?
I was trying to read a Papa Roach question. Wore a tube top at the weenie roast. Now she's got a rash. I don't know why I was reading that. I was reading ahead. I never do that. Yeah, she might be pregnant. She hasn't had her period in 3 months.
She probably isn't. They said on the board there it says she's taking some pregnancy tests.
Yeah, she's taking 7.
I would have
7?
Yeah, I would have to talk to her. Okay, hey guys, no secondhand calls from them.
All right, you don't know anything about.
We don't know. Is she on pills? Has she been on the birth control pill? Is she on medication? Has she had irregular periods in the past? Does she have ovarian cysts? What's her history?
Okay.
And I'm sure you don't know.
But you guys weren't using protection, right?
Yes.
You were using it.
Yes.
All right.
So it's probably not pregnancy.
Okay, well, is there anything else it could be?
Yes, a lot of things, Barry. A lot of
No,
things.
it could be nothing else.
Yeah.
She's just continuously bleeding. Or not bleeding. Sorry.
Some of the things I just scrolled through there was some of the possibilities.
Could be anything else. All right. Yeah, we have to talk to the person that has the vagina. If not the actual woman himself, then the guy who has possession of the vagina.
Mm-hmm. Well, just so we can talk to the vagina.
Put it on the phone.
Yeah.
All right. Is it break time? I get one more
Yeah,
call.
no, it is. It's time.
Huh?
It's time. We don't have a
Alright.
clock in here, Anderson, so it's hard for us to tell. But that one, we don't know if it's right or not.
Well, it was right until you knocked it off the wall.
Well, that was 2 nights ago.
It's right now, and that was 3 nights ago.
All right. So what is it? Is it 6 minutes of now? Because shockingly enough, the Westwood One equipment, Drew, are you braced? Is everyone braced?
What?
It's malfunctioning.
No.
Yeah. Oh, remember like your microphone was at the beginning of the show?
Yep.
Shocking. That's right. Westwood
Rare,
One.
quirky, bizarre.
What a
mishap.
dump. What a dump this joint is. All right. Papa Roach is our guest tonight. We're going to hear something else off the new CD coming out on June 18th. Coming up this Tuesday. Take a little break. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, bottom line, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the date line. 877-889-DATE.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
LoveLine, fast-growing outlaw radio, North America. Yeah, we got ourselves 50,000 watt flamethrower, man. Coming at you from the phones. I was gonna tell you, David, Jerry, brother, here, Papa Roach, man. These guys rock hard. Yes, Drew. I'll tell you what, I was banging my head up there at Irvine Meadows, man. 17,000 strong. Tell you what, man, that was a hot set. Literally set the stage on fire. Using lighter fluid in a form of combustible, man. Papa Roach, gonna be down Tonight Show. They're playing Tonight Show, the 27th of June. Love, Hate, Tragedy is the name of the CD. Gonna be down at the Best Buy over the Living there in Los Angeles Tuesday. Sign those CDs coming at you out there. All right, I'll tell you what. The show is not about me, though. I'll tell you that. Not about me, Ace Carolla. Not about me, Crank Eggers, Ace Carolla. Man show, Ace Carolla. No, show's about you. It's about the call. That's what drives the show. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, sure I am.
That's right.
Sure, Ace Carolla's right. I'll tell you what.
That's right, Ace.
But I'll tell you what. Show not about Ace Carolla. No, it's not about him being right. It's about you. It's about the callers. That's the show, right, Drew?
I'm never playing that song again.
Yeah.
Thank you. See what it does?
Hey, Brianna.
You're sort of slipping into Bertram here slowly.
Brianna?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up there, baby?
I wanted to know what Neurontin's for.
It's a seizure medicine
Uh-huh.
that is also mood stabilizing. So sometimes people with bipolar, manic depression symptoms, it's a medicine we use to get people off heroin and Valium-like drugs. It has a lot of uses. It's mood stabilizing, basically. It's also a pain medication sometimes.
What do you got going there, Brianna?
Oh, I was just curious, and I wanted to know, like, what would happen if you took it if you didn't need it?
Like if you just want to get a buzz from it?
Yeah.
It's not a medicine that will give you a buzz.
Oh.
But what are you doing taking your mom's medicines? I mean, how?
Well, I'm not. I just found it.
Where'd you find it?
In her drawer.
But I can only imagine you're into taking other stuff that you just find around.
You're not taking your mom's medicine. You just found it in her drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's could be construed as taking your mom's medicine. You know, I mean, you found it.
Oh. I had another question.
Anyway, all right. I'll tell you what. Drew, you better start. You should padlock your room.
I'm just thinking that. Yeah.
Well, no, don't padlock it, actually. Booby trap it. You got 3 kids.
They'll try to break the padlock.
You do that thing with the fishing string and the grenade pin.
What are you talking about? I'm going to have, like, lasers.
No.
They're going to break the plane of the lasers.
No, I think the grenade sends more of a message. And so you take the one kid out, the nosy one, and you got 2 left.
Yeah.
2 very obedient kids who'll never go into your room. Brianna?
Yeah?
So what's up, baby?
No.
What was you had another question?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Listen
What
for the
does
chirping.
Adderall do to you?
Oh jeez.
My friend wanted me to ask the question.
Are you just taking whatever medicines?
No. My friend right here wanted me to ask the question.
Adderall is a stimulant for ADD, ADHD. It's actually a good medication. It can be or can trigger addiction more than be addictive itself. You have to be careful, particularly when you're over 18.
I'm worried about the young kids of today wanting to cop that high. I mean, I understood getting loaded. It's sort of a rite of passage and kind of a peer pressure thing. You know, guys from the football team and the Mickey's Big Mouth and the chug, chug, chug and all that. But I never wanted to cop that midweek high.
Well,
like I wouldn't be sitting around on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock going, I got to get buzzed.
I'm completely with you. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Now I am, by the way.
That's all you do.
That's all I do. Sure, I got to leave early, actually. But then I never had that. What are you saying, Drew?
I'm just saying maybe there's a more evolved quality to this that we're worried about the fact that they're thinking about catching a buzz. Maybe on the other hand, they're sort of tuning into symptoms that we never paid attention to and are looking for help with them.
No, they want to get buzzed. You mean they want to cure their depression by taking their mom's medicine?
Well, but maybe they're sort of gravitating in that direction. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe.
Maybe it's not so much about getting the buzz and the arousal. Maybe they're actually looking for solutions.
But I don't know.
I don't know this. I'm just trying to look on the bright side of what we're worrying about.
Yes, Jerry and David about this. Like, I never thought about taking a pill to fix anything when I was in high school or junior high. Like, I didn't think about.
But think of the world they live in, though.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think you could cure depression. I didn't even think about curing a headache. I didn't take aspirin. It's like if you had a headache, and it went away, and you went to bed, and that was that. But now there is a pill for everything, so why shouldn't you want to cure it when you're in high school? But what do you think, David, when you were in high school? Or you were in high school, like
I don't know,
what?
I used to build a lot of model airplanes and cars and stuff like that.
Oh, glue sniffer, smart.
No,
the silver paint.
it was a creative outlet.
What was
what
was the name of those little
Testers.
paints? Testers paints. Yeah, the silver one.
Yeah,
easy there.
Silver and gold.
Good high there. Yeah, but did you think about getting sort of taking a pill and fixing things or changing things?
I think it depends on.
I think kind of music was basically like our main outlet.
Right.
And maybe some little drinking, little sneaking the old MD 2020 or something like that.
I think it depends on what.
But I was young and dumb.
I think it depends on what city you grow up in too.
Yeah.
If you're out in the middle of nowhere, and then all there is.
Yeah, you don't have access to like the complete pharmacy, like the complete array of drugs
I think
out there.
I think it's your parents too. I don't think mine took anything, so it wasn't. I never got that message that you could straighten things out.
My parents weren't heavy drinkers or anything like that either, so they were just like.
No, I wish my parents would drink a little more. Actually, get my dad's ass to a car show if he had a few belts every once.
Did you go to the car show, by the way?
No, screw him. Christina, you're 19.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I went to the Weenie Rose concert and I was wearing a tube top.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I was in my seat, I leaned back and I was sitting back the whole time. And then when I woke up this morning, my sister was like, "Ew, you have a rash on your back." And I didn't really think anything of it until I went to the mall. And then I looked in the mirror and it was like, it's so gross. It's like all pink and stuff.
Could it just be a bad sunburn?
No, I don't have a sunburn on my back because I put on a bunch of sunblock.
I got a strange rash after the Weenie Rose too.
Really?
Yeah.
So what
Let's
should
see
I do to
that.
make it go away?
What's that?
What should I do to make it go away? Or like
You need to have it diagnosed first, and I know that's
Drew hugged one of the guys from Hoobastank and got some kind of I don't know, what's that, a herpes sore on your shoulder? Yeah, Drew's got a little something.
Hey there, hey.
Well, God knows what's floating around that place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I shook hands with just more drunken, stoned, high K-Rock fans, and then just ate a kielbasa with the same hand. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's probably what happened. Right? Is that why I've got a cold?
And then you got an airplane.
I shook hands with 700 drug addicts, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the big rock show.
Christina, you need someone. The doctor needs to look at that rash and see what it is. I imagine it's just an allergic reaction, but I don't know what you can get from an inert compound on the seat back.
I don't know.
I guess there's funguses.
Who was sitting behind you?
Who was what?
Who's sitting behind you?
I don't know. It was because I was sitting next to my friend, but I was sitting on a tier. I was supposed to sit at the tier next to her, so I kind of sat where she sat, and I kept on moving seats, switching back and forth because people kept on coming.
You can get a fungus that way too. You might try some Lotrimin cream just to start out with over the counter.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, good times, baby.
Yeah.
So now you got to worry about rashes when you go to the big rock show.
Yeah.
Rashes, other kinds of rashes?
Whereas my son, when he was 4 years old, first got a skin eruption, he goes, I have a radish.
That makes sense.
A radish? Yeah,
'Cause
look.
those shows to me have turned into one big long request to get laminates for people that I don't like
Oh
that
my God,
much.
you and I both.
I become a laminate mule. Everyone just I spend the entire show running back and forth. Jerry and Brad and Steve can't get into this section. Can you go back and get? And then there's like the transference of, well, hold on, use mine.
Now, wait a
That'll
minute.
get
You
you
gotta
in.
have the right laminate for like the right access point,
please.
and
oh, please. I couldn't get into the damn
it's a
place.
whole process.
But then I got your friend Ray. Goddamn Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's like, I went back to where the laminates are, and I'm coming out, and he goes, hey, give me that.
Oh,
a
yeah.
working laminate.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, Ray, what do you expect me to do? All right, well, give me your ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Ray.
Ray's very
Hey.
demanding.
Was Ray the guy
up,
who was?
Ray.
Was that the guy who was singing American music on the shuttle back to the
Probably.
hotel last night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard the name Ray. On the bus.
Someone told Ray to shut up or something, but yeah.
Like, Ray,
But listen, here. I would like to conduct this.
I thought to myself, this must have been how he got by in high school. All the guys that were sort of clingy and thought with low self-esteem, Ray would come along and go, hey, give me that. And they go, I want Ray to like me. Okay, sure, Ray, yeah, whatever you say, before they even think twice about it.
Let me tell you, the give me that is a relatively new thing. He would just go take whatever it was you're holding. He wouldn't have asked. He would just reach in your pocket or shook you upside down.
He was. Oh no, that was underway. Believe me.
You know what I've
That's like the Debo.
He used to do it to teachers too, though. That was the great part about Ray. Ray, oh Jesus Christ! I have to dedicate 3 shows to the guy one day. I remember once we were registering, and he pulled up in the front of. Remember when you register for classes in high school, you'd fill out that emergency card, and you'd wait in line, and the whole deal was, you had to get the classes that you wanted with the teachers that you wanted before they closed out. They always filled up, and if you're a retard like me and you took a long time filling things out and you were at the back of every line, you just got stuck with remedial wood and stuff like that, and a bunch of retards. And Ray walked up right to the front of the line. He got in the front of the line, and Mr. Smith, who was a world-class prick, saw him and said, hey, Ray, yeah, now you know what you can do? You can go to the back of the line. There was like 250 people in line. And Ray looked at him and he went, screw it, I'm going to the beach. And he started walking out. And Mr. Smith said, hey, you go to the beach. You don't get any of the classes you want. And Ray turned around and went, we'll see. And he went to the beach. And the next day walked into Mr. Hansen's office and he started yelling at him and got every class he wanted. Also, 180 absentee days. 180 absentee days his senior year and past. 180.
Ray needs to hold a seminar.
Yeah, you really should. We used to sneak into movies with Ray. We didn't sneak in the back door. Ray would barge right up to the front of the movie theater and start banging on the glass and see some chick who was using the drinking fountain, and she started banging on it. He'd point at her. She'd be like, who, me? He'd be like, yeah, come here. And she'd be like, huh? What? Come here. And she'd come over there. She'd push the security bar, door would open. We'd all stroll in. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, I told Ray got to the venue an hour before I did. He was like, we're at the Irvine Hyatt. We have no tickets. We have no laminates. What do we do? I said, Ray, he's with 7 guys. I said, Ray, step onto that tram and work your magic. Ray hopped on the tram. Next thing you know, he's floating around the venue. He doesn't need tickets. He doesn't need laminates. He's Ray. Come on.
He's that guy.
Drew, you wish you had a little of that in you, don't you, buddy?
I wish I had when I was 19.
Yeah.
Now total pain in the ass.
Now you're glad you just kissed the man's ass all day long. Steve?
Yes.
You got the hepatitis?
No, I don't, but I've been in a, well, I'm not sure if I do yet, but I've been in a relationship for about a year, and the guy that I'm with, he just found out last month that he has it.
Oh, boy.
And I was
You're gay. Are you the receptive partner?
No.
Are you the catcher?
Am I the catcher? I don't know. I actually just got tested.
No. I don't mean did you catch the disease.
Hold on. This got to be bogus. How can you be gay and not know the catcher?
I did. Well, because we were talking about hepatitis, you threw me off.
Okay.
I'm definitely not the catcher. I've never caught once.
Never?
Never
dusted off the plate and got back there even for, like, batting practice?
Well, people have thrown it at me, but I've never caught it.
So it just went off the
There's
backstop?
like a whole level of metaphor right now.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
not getting.
not even in the bullpen to warm up a relief pitcher?
They've tried it, but I'm just not a catcher.
I see now.
What do you do when somebody tries that?
How do you do when someone throws the pitch?
You just kind of work around it.
And what do you do?
You gotta like roll over, right?
Kind of, yeah. Just move on to other things.
Okay.
All
right. So you're worried about
Yeah, and actually what the doctor told him, well, according to what he says, is that it's possible to get it through using too many over-the-counter medications.
What are you, Steve? What are you talking about?
That's what he said.
Hepatitis C is a virus.
Hepatitis B?
Oh, B?
Yeah.
You said.
B is in boy.
Well, B is also a virus, and it is the sexually transmitted hepatitis in the gay community. It's also transmitted by needles, but it is a highly contagious form of hepatitis.
Right.
And there's a vaccine for it.
Which I think I got. Don't you have to get it to go to public school?
Not necessarily,
No.
not B, not yet.
Okay.
And if you really, it's a series of 3 shots over 6 months. And it only many times only lasts 5 years, sometimes 10.
Okay.
And you have to get boosters so often many times. And so it's something that you sure it's B and not C we're talking about.
Yes, definitely.
How could they possibly have told him it has anything to do with over-the-counter medication? That is a bizarre.
That's what he says. And
Still, hold on, Steve's wouldn't be, if we were attorneys and we're trying a case, he would not be what you call a credible
Star witness.
witness.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder if what happened was he just found.
I'm still not sure if we're talking. Do you play like AAA baseball? Are we talking about baseball here?
I still wonder if he maybe just went to the doctor and they found that his liver enzymes were elevated, and that means hepatitis, which just means inflammation of the liver.
Right.
And then they said maybe you have a viral hepatitis like B or C, or maybe you have medication-induced hepatitis, and things like Tylenol can do that.
Well, how about you still going out with the same guy?
I am.
Or maybe you go to the doctor with him and get
you need
get
to be
some
tested.
straight dope there.
And if you dodge the bullet, if neither of you have B or if you don't have B, use this as an opportunity to go ahead and get the vaccine.
I like the
gay
idea
males
that,
should absolutely all get the B vaccine.
I like the idea that guys have tried to pitch to him many times, and he's always been able to skirt the issue and work around.
You heard him; he's just not a catcher.
Yeah. All right. I'm into that.
You are?
No, I mean I'm into not being a catcher. What do you guys think makes you gayer? Being a catcher, being a pitcher? I think we all assume catcher. Do we not?
That's kind of like the
That's the farthest.
That's
the farthest impulse.
submissive,
It's the farthest impulse from a heterosexual man.
Right.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, but given the BJ is pretty far down that gay road, down that Hershey Highway, too, isn't it? True. You have a son.
Down the old dirt road.
Hypothetical. Catcher or BJ? Give her BJ's.
Whatever makes him happy.
That's gay.
You know, really, in today's day and age, Drew, one of them's going gay. Especially son of a, well, I don't want to call you a celebrity, but someone who's not a celebrity. Wouldn't be fair to call you a celebrity, but you're certainly not a celebrity, right?
Right.
Yeah, high probability that one of them's going gay. I'm just saying, emotionally start preparing. It's funny, Drew's skin starts crawling.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it becomes like he's DTing or something. It's like a heroin addict.
He's allergic to even the
day.
idea.
I'm picking.
He starts picking at
my
himself.
skin.
All right, everybody. Papa Roach, our guest. No, we're not going to break yet. We'll take a Papa Roach
We'll
call.
take a Papa Roach song. We're
Oh,
supposed
yeah?
to do that, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of bullets.
No, hold on, guys. It
No?
says big F in the middle of it, so we need to find it.
We got to get rid of the F
No,
word
that's
here.
the edited version. It's the clean version.
Drew,
Take a call. We'll
hold
talk
on,
about
Drew,
it.
do you see
All
a
right.
Papa Roach thing on
It
this?
was up there a second ago. So.
All right. Dave?
Hello?
You're 17?
Yes, I am.
You have a question for Papa Roach?
Yeah.
Proceed.
I've been trying to form a band for a long time, but like everyone at school, I give them my number and then they never ever call me back. There's like about 1 million people now with my phone number who said they were going to play in my band.
What do you do? What instrument do you play?
I can play guitar and I sing
He's the front
and
man.
scream and write songs.
Mm-hmm. What songs have you written?
No.
Mostly stuff about incidents in high school, like once in my freshman year I
got a C. I deserve a C plus. Stuff like that. So stuff about the cafeteria food.
No.
Tuesday's pizza day. No.
No, I once got sprayed with whipped cream in freshman year, and I wrote a song about that.
All right, well, what's it called?
Whipped cream!
Whipped cream.
It's called whipped cream?
Yeah.
Wanna rub it all over your body.
And what else you got? What else you got?
I got something about stop picking on me.
Uh-oh. What's that one called?
Stop picking on me.
And Adam, you're going to like this one. I
Yeah.
have one called Kiss My Ass, You Idiot.
All right, let's hear that one.
Kiss my ass, you idiot!
Kiss my ass, you idiot. Wow.
Wow.
Dave, we're all wrong about you, man. You got a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a shame for you not to share that with the world.
I say you just show up with your gear and just see who comes along.
Yeah, do you have a guitar with you in your room, Dave?
Oh, I got 2 guitars, 2 basses, a
Yeah,
microphone, a snare drum.
Yeah, how about you pick up one of those guitars and do a little strumming for us?
My guitar is not my bedroom, but it's in my music room, and
you got a music room?
Like 100 pounds.
You have a music room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your phone move? Can you move into the music room?
It's a corded phone.
I see.
I do have a recording
interesting.
of one of my songs, though.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, listen, cue that up. We got to take a break here. We got to hear a Papa Roach song.
Yeah.
All right, but then we're going to hear one of yours. All right, Dave?
I think he's queuing it up right now.
I think he's... Oh, here we go.
It's a new Papa Roach, everybody. World exclusive. That's hot. Hey, Dave?
Yeah?
Yeah, it sounded fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
don't see what the deal is. I don't see why no one's calling you back, dude.
Yeah, I think they're jealous of what you have. All right, Dave, you just keep going.
You know, you can always just start doing your own one-man show with a guitar and a mic and, you know, just kind of do your stuff that way.
That's great.
That might be the route you need to go.
Down on the subway there?
Yeah. You sound like a dynamite young individual, Dave. I don't see any problems for you, buddy. All right, you stay with it. What's the name? What's the name of the band gonna be?
I don't know. All I could think of was names like Fecal Matter or Rectum Head.
That's good. Yeah, Fecal Matter. That's catchy.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
Oh, by the way, I got a sound effect for you.
All righty. Do we want to hear it? All right. Let's hear it, Dave. Go ahead. That's hot.
Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Yeah. That's great, Dave. All right, buddy. Hey,
That's cool, Dave.
Keep up those studies, all right?
All right.
All right,
All right, man. Take it easy.
It's just amazing people aren't calling Dave back.
I don't see what the big deal. I don't see what the problem is there.
I'll tell you, I rarely say this on this show, but this kid Dave has it. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know talent. Oh, I've seen him come and I've seen him go, but Dave, it. You don't hear about guys having it anymore. Dave has it.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you put an S and an H in front of that, I think that would best describe his music. All right. Papa Roach here. Now we have their song figured out, but we're going to take ourselves a quick break. Yes, Anderson? Yes. So we'll do that, and then we'll hear something new off the Papa Roach CD.
Hello? Is this LoveLine? Call 1-800-LOVE-191. Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. Jerry and David are both here from Papa Roach. Love Hate Tragedy is the name of the new CD. We can now hear something off that. But as tradition would have it, I think we'll take one call and then we'll hear something off the new CD. Coming out Tuesday, by the way. Madison.
Yeah?
You're 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
I have a question. Actually, first, I'd like to say, how's it going, Andrew?
Well,
How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Whatever.
Good.
Cool. I'm okay. And, Drew?
How you doing, Madison?
I'm not very good. I'm pretty tired.
All right,
you
buddy,
sound a little
so-
tired, Madison. What's up?
Yeah, I have a question about, what causes premature ejaculation?
Your penis, right?
Your penis causes that. That's right.
I think that's pretty much.
I've narrowed it down.
You know, I don't know that
of
anyone
years of
really,
research.
truly knows precisely biologically what's going on. There's some psychological theories about what does it, and it's clear that some people are just sort of wired that way, where that's just sort of their rhythm, their timing. And one thing that is for sure is that anxiety, nervousness, tends to increase the probability of that kind of thing happening if you are the kind of person that's wired that way.
Okay.
What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering about it.
Do you have it?
I don't think so.
He hasn't tested it yet.
You're virgin, Madison?
Yeah.
All right. So you're just testing it. I mean,
Yeah.
you just want to know.
Yeah.
All right, you'll be fine, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And Drew?
Oh, yeah.
You're a passionate man.
Thank
True.
you, Madison.
True, he really is.
Oh, that was
He's,
nice,
he's a man of great passion. He's passionate about women. He's passionate about opera. He's passionate about being passionate. You have a great passion for passion, do you not?
Oh, absolutely. People often say that about me.
Just like me, who's in love with the notion of being in love.
Yeah. And napping.
And beating
You.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my passion.
I'm sort of paranoid about being paranoid.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm in love with your paranoia.
And
by the
Drew
way.
feels very passionate
I'm
about it.
passionate about your paranoia?
Yeah.
Very.
All right, let's hear a little something from Papa Roach off the new CD coming out Tuesday, Best Buy, for the signing out here in Los Angeles. This one's called Life is a Bullet. Go! Yeah, Papa Roach, everybody.
Great.
Love, Hate, Tragedy is the name of the CD coming out this Tuesday, the 18th. We will hop back to the phones and speak to James, who's 24.
Hey.
My nose is completely gone now.
What happened?
But the sad reality is I don't sound that much different.
3
do I?
minutes ago it was okay.
Yeah, no, I've got a cold. Oh, what should I take? Should I take something, Drew?
Take
What
some,
should I do?
Take some Drixarol or something over the counter. Tavis D.
Tavis D?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
Pharmacy, anywhere.
Oh,
Drugs
no,
store.
I don't got time.
James, you know, there's some stuff in here. I'll get you.
All right, bud. James, 24.
You will never go to sleep on that stuff, though.
Hey guys, how you doing?
You're 24, yeah. How you doing, everybody?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good times.
Hey, when I was younger growing up, and now as I'm older, I get this weird fear, like if I'm outside, that someone's watching me or like gonna come after me if I'm just by myself.
Yeah.
You mean in your house or?
Yeah, like it's weird. Like if I walk outside to my car late at night, like there's someone just waiting there, and I'm no one famous. You don't want to assassinate me, so it just seems really weird.
Right. Do you do any drugs?
No, I've never done any drugs. I've drank, and I have a history of alcoholism in my family, so I've watched it.
Yeah.
It's weird because at night I can't sleep unless there's I can have the doors locked, but if there's a sheet over me, I can't sleep above my sheets.
Huh. And this has only been since you've been an adult. This has come on, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And when it
what?
was little, it used to be really bad. Especially, it sounds weird. If I was swimming, I'd be scared like there were snakes or something in the pool.
Yeah.
That
Well,
I was by myself.
every kid has that.
Yeah.
But hold
I
on.
was scared to death of the filter thing. They were going to come out of there.
Hey, those things suck the bowels out of kids. I swear to Christ, you hear those stories? Oh yeah, they, like air, like the water intake on the jacuzzis and stuff. They before they started, putting these valves in it. Kid go down to the bottom of jacuzzi, ass gets stuck on there in a vapor lock. Kid's down there for 20 minutes, suck the kid's bowel out through his rectum. Bad times, right?
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah. So you got your bowel sucked out through your rectum?
Yeah, that hurts my towel.
I have a
too.
short attention span. I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Ray sucked your bowel out through your rectum?
So anyway, James, these are abnormal or unusual paranoias, obviously, and if
I mean, it doesn't affect my job. It doesn't affect my day. It just, especially in the evenings if I'm home by myself.
These may be part of your character structure. They may be symptoms of a specific psychiatric or psychological syndrome. But
you know what, though, man? I sympathize with you, man. I can feel because I'm paranoid too, actually, and they always rag on me for it. The other guys in the band, because
Really?
I'm
well, like,
paranoid.
how does it manifest itself? Give us an example of your paranoia.
Like if two people are talking and like someone will look over at me,
right?
I automatically think they're just talking at me.
Oh, watch the S word there.
FCC.
Yeah.
Talking trash.
Right.
Or
right.
someone if I walk up on a conversation and the conversation sort of stops. Well,
Right.
that's a pretty good indicator, though, right? Come on now.
But that's
True,
sort of
like-
conversational paranoia. But
Yeah.
do you think people are going to jump out of dark spaces and attack you and that kind of thing?
I went through a phase when I was a kid where I was afraid to like be alone for any length of time. I
Right.
was like, I need to be around people.
Right. Yeah, I used to have that. too.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Drew, did you have that growing up?
A little bit.
You ever a little freaked out? Intruders in the house,
Oh,
that
sure.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You pansy.
Couldn't your dad have stabbed him with a scalpel and then strangled him with a stethoscope or something?
I had that all figured out.
Yeah, I lived in a goddamn haunted house when I was a kid. I mean, my house was 100 years old in North Hollywood and looked like the house from the Munsters.
Yes.
And it was set way back off the street, and there was no lights. There's no street lights on my street, and it was across the street from the schoolyard, so
Oh,
there was
man.
nothing but blacktop and chain link, and it was really far back, and it was like really, it was just like dark and scary.
Oh, you were that kid.
Yeah, I was Eddie Munster.
Right.
I slept on the service porch in the very back of the house, and it was all dark and freaky and weird back there.
We had Richard Ramirez running around this town then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we
Oh,
had
man.
like the Night Stalker
I
and the
remember that.
Hillside Strangler and all those guys. And when you're a kid, you don't do good math. You watch the news, you hear the Hillside Stranglers on the loose, and you're like, 50-50. I'm getting it
Right.
tonight. Maybe 40. 40% chance he's coming to my house tonight. 40 to 60, I'd
The
say.
Night Stalker was the one that made me freak out when I was a kid. I was like, windows shut, blinds, everything. Like,
Right.
I was like,
Yeah.
pentagrams. I was freaked, man.
Yeah. It's always nice, too, when they go, he's killing teenage prostitutes, and you go, oh, thank Christ.
Yeah, right.
Thank God he's killing the chicks. So often these guys do this. It's really, as a guy, you really feel good. The Green River Killer, Ted Bundy, all these guys are always killing like 17-year-old chicks, and you're sitting there, you're a 35-year-old guy, and you go, oh, thank God. Thank God. There is a God. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. Papa Roach is our guest tonight. We're going to be back with Alex. Alex wants to know some info on pot. Just come to the right place after this.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
Hey everybody, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew, Jerry, and David, both here from Papa Roach.
Hey, how you doing?
Love, Hate, Tragedy CD coming out on Tuesday, and let's get back to phones. Talk a little marijuana with Alex. Alex.
Hey, hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello, I'm here.
What's up, Alex?
What's up, dude? Yeah, well, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how would I be able to get a medical marijuana card for a messed up liver?
What's wrong with your liver?
Well, I first started last August, like about a few days after I turned 21. I passed out. I started vomiting blood. They found out I had a bacteria that shut down my gallbladder, my stomach, and my liver. They got the bacteria out, and they thought I was okay. But by October, they found out my liver was really, really messed up. Still, my liver count was too high that I kept on constantly vomiting blood.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
What's the pot gonna do for you?
Well, in February, that's what I was gonna go to. In February, I asked about that, and my doctor said he really don't know much about it.
Well, what is it that he'd be giving it to you for?
No, well, I asked him to see. I was just.
Hey, Alex, what would he be giving it to you for?
Well, I was just hoping to see about my liver thing. Well, I asked
What
him
would he be giving it to you for?
He didn't give it to me.
Okay, but if he were to give it to you, if anyone were to give it to you for, what would the symptom be that we'd be trying to control?
To try to control my liver, basically.
No, we're not. There's no such thing.
Well, it actually worked because I started using it on my own, and he has all the papers right there. I stopped already.
No, it will not affect. It may stop your vomiting if that's what you're interested in trying to control.
You don't think
it may also stop your alcohol use if that's
that's
what you were doing.
Well, the pot's not going to fix your liver.
No. Well, what it was doing was controlling my liver levels.
No, they won't do that.
Your liver levels?
No,
they're doing a tiger test or something like that on me every week.
Well, listen, you need to give us more information about what your diagnosis is.
Well,
this is all very vague.
He said as I'm 21, he's sort of scared to even do
biopsy?
Pinching my liver because I'm too young. They do hepatitis tests on me every 2 months just to double check that I don't get it.
Yeah.
This isn't making sense, Alex. The pot can be used to control nausea in people particularly with terminal kinds of illnesses.
Yeah.
And but there's a lot of information missing here on what your situation is.
But speaking of pot and drugs and all that, I just heard that there's, they do those community growing things. They have those facilities, those pot clinics. Then the Fed shut them down every once in a while, even though we decide it's okay for us as Californians to have that. And it always pisses me off when we spend a bunch of money busting a bunch of homos who are giving it to hospice people. They're selling dime bags to hospice folks, and they're growing it for medical use. So who cares why they're growing it? Just leave them the hell alone and start focusing on terrorists, you retards. And let me say this, by the way. I was watching TV tonight. As you know, I like to watch between 14 and 22 hours of TV on Sundays.
And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Actually, I have a battery-operated TV because I have a TV in each room, but I have to make it from one room to the next. I'll stare at a TV while I'm running into the next room before I get the TV. One time the batteries ran out, and I set up an elaborate maze of mirrors. So no matter where my head turned, I would see a TV. I would be taking a dump. I'd look down in the toilet. I would see E! True Hollywood Story coming up from the bowl. I was watching the TV today, and they did this new ad campaign they got running now, this PSA where they got all these people talking about buying drugs, and they go, I help terrorists.
Oh,
and then the
I've
next
seen
guy
that.
gets on, he goes, I killed a judge. And the next guy comes on and goes, I helped put bombs on terrorists, And they do all this thing, and I started yelling at the set, hey, if it was legal, you wouldn't be giving the money to the terrorists, now would you, government folks? I'll do you one better, pussies. Legalize the stuff, then you don't have to give the money to the terrorists because there's no black market. Huh? Who's right here, Drew? You want to get rid of it? You don't want to kill judges in South America? You don't want to help fund terrorists in the East, the Middle East? Just legalize it. It's done tomorrow. All right? There you go. Nope, you guys are too busy putting together PSAs and busting the hospice clinics out in West Hollywood with your federal money. So, you want to not fund terrorists? Legalize. Done. Hey, you guys didn't learn anything from the mob? Didn't learn anything from starting the mob up?
You're talking about
Prohibition.
yeah.
Of course.
Well, in fact,
didn't learn a goddamn thing from them, did you? Idiots. Don't tell me to stop doing drugs. You just make it legal and the money goes away. There you go. And by the way, forget about the terrorists. I can save my car stereo. Won't get your house broken into. Won't be any of that crazy.
Hey, by the way,
crazy violence.
If you're wondering how to fund the fight against terrorism,
just go ahead and tax that weed, boy. You'll be in fine shape. Yeah, it's all our fault. That's
We need
right.
Adam to run for office.
Of course. And nobody's piped up and said this, by the way. We should all just hang our heads. And by the way, all this drug buying and all this stuff, it's been going on for years and years and years and years. I mean, judges being shot and all this kind of stuff.
No,
It's not to do with terrorists.
I actually don't disagree with what you're saying about prohibition and the kind of prohibition we have going on right now.
You want judges to stop getting shot? All you do is legalize, and you're done. Let's really do the math. Instead of taking the chance that we're going to try to convince a small percentage of our society to quit doing it, really, what kind of dent are these PSAs going to put into the money that's going in for the heroin and shooting the judges in Nicaragua and all that kind of stuff? Forget about all that. Just make it legal. It goes away. Goes away. Pussies. Drew? Not you, Drew. Caller Drew?
Adam.
Papa Roach question?
I do. First, I want to say I find your views intriguing, and I'd like to subscribe to your newsletter.
Thank you. If only I could type.
Yeah, I have to say.
Or read.
No, I wanted to talk to Papa Roach. I'm really looking forward to you guys'
you're
show
right.
tomorrow up in Sacramento.
Oh, thanks, Drew.
Memorial Auditorium. It's going to be great. Won tickets from old Nick Monroe on quad. The guy's great.
Oh, Nick Monroe.
Yeah. Now you can explain to Dr. Drew the psychological wherewithal with that. But I heard the first single. I've been listening to that on the radio on and off for a month, and the first time I heard it, I didn't even realize it was you guys. I thought, and I don't know if you guys probably hate being compared to other bands. I thought it sounded like, and I thought it was cool, like Living Color. And I was wondering maybe what you guys had been listening to while you were out on tour and kind of getting ready to record the new album.
Wow, what we've been listening to on tour, probably like a lot of like
Living
hardcore.
Color.
Yeah, Living Color. Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, She Loves Me Not was recorded for Infest, and so that song wouldn't really apply to what we were listening to on the road. But
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that song.
Oh,
was
it didn't
actually...
make it onto that, huh?
Yeah.
we knew it was a good song. It just didn't fit the rest of the record.
Right.
So, but as far as what we were listening to on the road, I mean, there's a lot of like indie stuff and punk rock, emo kind of stuff, I think.
Yeah, and the new retro rock revival stuff. Nice. Hives, really good band.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what I hear.
Oh yeah, Hives and Vines and all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's like the rock you grew up with being done today, right?
Exactly.
Revisited.
Exactly.
Right. Hey, Drew? Caller Drew?
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
I'm satisfied as I can be.
All right.
right on.
And it's good, smart to bring up Living Color by what I'm referencing here, a band that's not really playing around too much, and a good band. Then it's
Awesome
good.
band.
Yeah.
Awesome band.
But it's always a little nerve-wracking when he goes, I thought it was, and you're going to think it's going to be some a-hole band that you got into a fight with in the green room
Exactly.
of Ozfest in
Exactly.
99, but turns out to be a good band that's not really around. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. I'll take that as a compliment any day.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk to Joe, who's 18. Joe?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
You guys, I just want to say I've listened to your show, I don't know, ever since it came out. And by the way, I'm from Nicaragua, and you said the whole shooting the judge thing in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Thanks.
Nicaragua.
No, Nicaraguans don't even say the end of Nicaragua. They just go, I'm from Nicaragua.
Yeah,
They just fade
Nicaragua.
out. Nicaragua. All right.
But anyways,
yeah.
I'm at this party with my friends, and the subject comes up about jacking off, and this dude's all like, yeah, if you jack off too many times a day and too often, you can get this weird disease. I don't know what it's called, but you can get a disease from it. And I didn't believe him, but I mean, I'm like, what?
Hey there, FCC.
All right, Drew, it's nothing. You can. Maybe he's talking about like inflaming your prostate or something.
Yeah, or maybe sexual compulsivity is worried about them. Somebody actually.
No. He wouldn't look at that as a disease.
Yeah.
That's you.
Or skin
I'm saying
problem.
if you screw up your prostate through masturbation, would you then have to get on to like antibiotics and things like
possibly,
that?
Yeah. You can inflame your prostate.
Can you do that? Can you mess up your prostate?
You can inflame it. Not cancer. David's a little paranoid here.
No.
Yeah, like, we're on the road a lot, and
yeah, I know. No, it's
He's
lonely.
like, Adam,
It's a lonely place, the road.
No, you can inflame your prostate and get inflammation and infection, but not cancer and that kind of thing. No way.
Let's take ourselves a little break. Papa Roach, our guest. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You looking to hook up, sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline. 877-889-DATE. Call the Dateline. Oh, yeah.
LoveLine will be right back.
Well, that's it. Where did the 2 hours go, Drew?
Fast. Woo! Good times.
Flew by.
That's acting, baby. I want to thank Dave and Jerry for coming in here from Papa Roach. Tell everyone to go out and get the new CD, which is coming out this Tuesday, the 18th. Good to see you guys.
I know everyone out there has nothing better to do on a Tuesday night, and they come down to Best Buy in West LA.
West LA.
Pico and Sawtell.
Right off the 405.
We're having a 30-foot inflatable baby with headphones.
Wow.
And flamethrowers and pyro and lights and all kinds of cool stuff.
What time?
Laser Pyramid.
What,
7 o'clock Tuesday.
Good times. All right, go out there and support them. Tomorrow, Newfound Glory on the show, everybody. So
nice guys.
We'll take ourselves a little 22-hour break. And until then, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Good night.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.